We're obviously cheering you all on. I heard some people are playing doubles. I saw Fang. He was playing and lost to like Tweak or something like that. Yeah, everyone's having fun over there, and I wish I could be there with you, cheering on the scene. You see all the monkey memes?
Yes.
Apparently, every hotel room comes equipped with a standard Harambe picture, or portrait actually, on canvas no less.
I don't know why that is.
No one does.
I hope no one does.
I hear a couple of the rooms have like lions and other exotic animals, but
I heard Hangman had a lion in his.
Yeah, that's right. Very, very weird situation, but honestly super funny. Big shout-outs to the Riptide crew. And, yeah, can't wait to see all the homies do well this weekend, and can't wait to congratulate them when they come back. But we got homies right here in front of us. We got Suarez playing against Zane, and the Yoshi Duck Hunt matchup. We've seen this one a couple times here at AM before. It's become a bit of a standard procedure.
Yeah, and
right now, Suarez is coming off that loss with Rock.
Yeah, and also, Zane has run into this matchup before.
And, yeah, dude, pop a squat. You're good.
Okay.
Come join. Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't mind. On any other day, I would have been like, no, not in the middle of the set, but we're chilling today.
All right.
PK Chris is joining us.
We got, this is for fourth or for third or however you want to say it. Yeah, for fourth. And you know what, dude? I've been hanging out with John recently a lot, and he's been telling me how much he hates this matchup.
Yeah.
You know, like he's been personally. I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if he minds, but he's got the notepad in his phone. He's been like writing down zoner counterplay with Yoshi, and like Duck Hunt's at the top of his list because he always loses to Zane. And like,
well, let's talk about how he just played in winners. He was playing against Rock and lost to the robot. You know, like not looking comfortable against zoning today.
Yeah, something about just like how Yoshi is supposed to play against most zoners is not typically how you see Yoshi being played, period. Like, he really can. I think, like, zoning with eggs, like, look at him right now. He's in the lead. I think a lot of it is just, like, Duck Hunt's very volatile when it comes to neutral. Like, obviously, he has his projectiles and whatever. But, like, he's also very susceptible when it comes to mixing up your options. So when he throws out Gunman, usually you don't want to approach right away. You usually just want to watch for what he does after he throws out Gunman. So if he's scared in neutral, then most likely the Duck Hunt will shield. Otherwise, they might try and throw out a Clay Pigeon to contest the space to make sure you don't dash in. Or throw out an aerial just to also contest the space. Clay Pigeon obviously being the more used of the two to combo.
Plus, after Gunman, he can also just do stuff like dash back, you know. Like
right, it's a very safe option.
Yep. Extremely so. Like there, I like how he threw out more hitboxes afterwards.
Right, which is why playing against Duck Hunt is
Raw did it.
It's kind of wild. He did that to me earlier. Which is why like playing against Duck Hunt is such a mind game, and your mental stamina has to be very, very like. You got to kind of get used to it over like a long time. Like I've been playing Zane for I don't know how many months now, and like just being able to read when he does his Gunman or when he'll throw can, etc. It's just like a really good way to counter him, period.
Yeah, I always describe this matchup, despite how like unusual and strange Duck Hunt looks as a character, the character kind of functions very much like most traditional like Street Fighter zoners. You wait for the projectile, you jump over the projectile, and then you go in. Like, I mean, classic like, you know, Ryu shoots the fireball, you jump in and do a like dive kick type move, you know?
Right.
That's just how you play the matchup. So if you can predict when the fireball, or in this case, can or frisbee or whatever comes out, then you'll be good.
Right. A lot of it is just kind of going off of what the other player is doing and not initially approaching yourself.
Yeah.
Because that kind of gives you the leisure of like doing it. You're not committing to an option right away.
Yep.
You're kind of just giving yourself some time to react.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you have to do. 2 projectiles is react, and sometimes a little bit of prediction too. Oh, this combo.
That's not even fair. How?
100 damage, and Yoshi couldn't get out of it of all characters, which means that was definitely like super true.
I try STIing out of it. It just simply doesn't work.
Oh, Suarez with the bad landing option. It tries to go for a rogue air dodge, but Zane is feeling completely confident right now in the driver's seat, clearly. Suarez squeaks out of the corner there.
Thankfully, yeah. You just, it's kind of like, when he sets up the Gunman, he feels a sense of security, right?
Yeah.
And, like, when you do something that breaks that security, he'll get flustered. That's why, like, I feel like when Gunman's out, you kind of just have to run up and do a button.
No, just that.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
A simple can.
You can see he's frustrated, like with. He's like he's trying to play it patient, which is the right thing to do. However, it's kind of just hard to get in that mental zone where you don't give up your patience for any like greed or like you kind of just want to get in. You just can't do that
Even
in this specific
with a lead,
scenario.
with a lead or a deficit. And,
Nah.
Zane doesn't even look too happy with that win. Zane
Nah.
rolling their eyes, you know.
You just gotta wait for the scenario that works out in your favor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like to be fair, Yoshi's decks are pretty good. It gets rid of the gunman one shot. I told John that he needs to do a better job at hitting away the can specifically, because I do it a lot when I play against Zane, and if I hit it to the other side of the stage, then there's no way that he's getting it back.
Oh, sorry. That read
That was a
so
very
raw.
appropriate reaction for that.
Oh my God.
He's going for blood.
I think getting rid of the can might be a little easier with Ness than it is with Yoshi.
Oh, of course, but a nair from Yoshi I feel like would do it very easily.
It will, but you have to be careful to use a big old disjoint, because if you aren't careful with your spacing, you could just get blown up.
I might just be privileged.
I mean,
there we
that's what
go.
I'm saying.
I love.
Nice
Okay,
dunk.
dude, that's something else I was telling him. You have to go off stage for stuck hunt, dude.
Yeah, his recovery, while he has some weird and unconventional mix-up options, ultimately they're not exactly the world's best mix-up options. So
It's very flowchart.
just because Zane is like skilled at using their recovery like to an expert level, like doesn't mean the recovery's good. So definitely you still have to go for it. And honestly, I think that Suarez needs to do his best, like, I know this is gonna sound weird, but you have to do your best Wii Fit impression in this matchup, I think. Because you can like zone from like the outsides of the stage, which is a pretty unconventional way to like control the center. Like pretend you're Wii Fit, go to ledge, throw your eggs, you know, just like pull old John numbers, and then when they're off stage, just use your big old spike and like we saw that first stock, you know, get a kill.
Right. And I don't know if you've been paying attention because you've been talking, but Suarez has not really taken 80% in this like recent minute. He's kind of just been keeping Zane at the ledge and making him grab ledge over and over again.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job of just staying at advantage when you have it. Because Duck Hunt,
perfect. I love that. You
Duck
see
Hunt
that?
yeah, that was nice. The back air is a nice disjoint to get rid of the can. That's what you have to do more of. See, like he tried to nair through it and it didn't work.
Right.
Yeah, like in this matchup, Duck Hunt does have a lot of really, really good disadvantage tools. Can and Clay Pigeon both come out on the first frame. Uh-oh. Oh,
I love the aggression, though. Like, he's not afraid.
So committal. That back air was really nice.
He knows, though, even if he loses that stock there at the edge, he still has another 150% racked up on Zane, so that risk is worth.
Mm-hmm. I like what he was trying to do there. Just kind of chill at the ledge. Just, again, pretend to be Wii Fit. But, yeah, like, when you have Duck Hunt in the corner, like he did that last stock for, like, a good minute straight, where it was, like, uninterrupted advantage state, you just got to remember, like, besides Can and Clay Pigeon, like, Duck Hunt's disadvantage tools are pretty lackluster.
They are. And you can see the way he's playing right now. He's trying to play very reserved. Like, he's not using too many aerials on shield. He's kind of waiting for Zane to make a decision before he initially goes in himself. Look at him. He's just kind of flickering his shield, using his double jump armor to get away. Look, and Zane's on the other side of the stage. It does not matter, bro. Just sit back. You're good.
Projectiles don't do damage if they don't hit you.
Exactly.
So he's just standing on the platform knowing that, like, it's kind of a dead zone. You have to be very committal with the can if you want to hit a platform with them.
Exactly.
Oh, got out of that one scot-free, though. That was a nice forward air from Zane, but Suarez snuck away.
And I know we were talking about recoveries before with Duck Hunt. I kind of think of it as it's a very linear, like straight line kind of way, right? It's either he throws the can out and he recovers under the ledge, right? Or he goes above, baiting with the can below, so you get distracted by the can. It's not even like you have to pay attention to it that much. It's just like, usually I swat it away, and then I'm able to edge guard to my full potential, except when the can is there, I don't have that, like, full range of options that I can choose from because I have to watch out for the can.
The can is definitely a lot of times like a smoke and mirrors trick.
Right.
Like just a distraction or whatever, but a lot of times it is a real threat. So if you can get rid of it, that's cool, but Yoshi might have a hard time of, like, Yoshi wants to edge guard facing the opponent, like going off stage and like forward airing.
Of course.
But that's not the best disjoint that Yoshi has to like deal with the can. To do that, Yoshi would want to be facing the other direction with back air. So Suarez has to make a choice. If he goes off stage, like maybe he should start turning around in his edge guards. Oh my God!
I
Trying
love
to
the
end
idea,
it all.
Yeah. He was just kind of using his instability. All right, so now I feel like now is the point where most players tend to get flustered, you know? They start playing very impatient and just look. He's just trying to get so many aggressive options for no reason.
You know what it was? He was probably like super proud he got the parry. He's like, yes, time to punish. And then like doesn't realize that it's still so much distance. He can't really punish it.
No, what we haven't seen from Suarez this game? Down B. Okay, well,
Got
doesn't matter when you have one of the best uppers in the game. But like down air could be used in many ways. Like he could like down beat a ledge to try and catch duck hunt recovery, like 2-frame maybe, and maybe that like hits the can in a way. I don't know. Maybe he can go like over the can.
He was down being a few times to get the ledge, but it was just it was standard procedure.
No, I meant like
use.
when he's on stage.
Yeah. I don't think you can do it in the same way that like Bowser can. I don't think he can grab it.
Oh, he can't do that?
I don't know.
I think he might be able to. I'm not sure.
I'm fairly certain that the trade-off. So Yoshi's down B can go through platforms,
Right.
whereas Bowser's cannot. I think the trade-off is that Bowser can grab the ledge backwards, whereas
But Yoshi
Yoshi can't. If Yoshi can grab the ledge backwards and go through platforms, that's some bullshit.
That's busted.
Suarez, if you're watching,
Oh,
your character's privileged.
He went to Lilat. Of course. Very
Okay.
fun.
Honestly, I don't think. I mean, I think this is obviously a good stage for Duck Hunt, but this isn't that bad of a stage for Yoshi.
No, not at all. It's got the triple platforms now.
Yeah, he can cover all those platforms with up smash if he wants.
Of course.
Yoshi can, and like the platforms are useful like combo footsteps like along the way.
Right, yeah, almost like a staircase.
Yeah, like a
essentially.
stepping stool. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Yeah, or a staircase.
But I was kind of talking about it briefly before. With the down B, I wanted to like further my explanation. As we were talking about before, like the fact that he tends to shield a lot of interactions because he wants to feel safe, you know, in his safe zone. So, assuming Suarez runs up, I feel like down B would not be that bad of an option considering Zane would already be shielding in front behind his gunman.
Yeah, down B is definitely he's gonna throw in that mix up at some point, like because it'll chop through the gunman and it'll still chop through a shield. So
Right.
if he
Oh,
can,
I love
nice
that.
read with that
Yeah, that
up
was
smash.
good. You know, sometimes it's not such a bad thing to trade with the can. Like, for real.
Yeah, I usually point this out to people. Like, sometimes you want to get hit with the can, especially in an offstage position, because you need to, like, it'll, like, reset your height so
Right.
you get a better angle for recovery.
And to be fair, Suarez was only at, like, 20%. And
Yeah.
he only took, like, 10. And it put Zane off stage. Like, that's a perfect situation for him.
Yeah, you always have to, that's something I always tell people with Snake. Like, if Snake's holding a grenade, don't be afraid to, like, hit the grenade if you are at, like, 10% and he's at 130.
Right.
You know? Like, he will suffer more than you.
Exactly. Especially if you have, like, a stock lead, dude. Just hit it.
100%.
And I understand that can is frame 1, and, like, you're like, oh, well, he's just going to get out all my combos with a can. That's kind of the mind game, bro. You have to be able to recognize when he's going to use can, like that
That's
frame
true.
1 option.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Oh, I would have loved to see him run up and up smash that whole platform, but, like,
Oh
the
my
can
God,
was
what an air
perfectly
dodge read.
positioned. Yeah, and Zane finds that nice, what was that, down smash? Really
That was
good.
actually up smash.
That's up smash?
Yeah. It covers all of his smash attacks cover a lot of range now
They
that I think
do.
about it. Except they're really inconsistent.
Yeah, the multi-hit nature of any smash attack is going to make it a little awkward.
Yeah. People
But-
fall out a lot,
Zane makes it work.
of course. And something I have been noticing more throughout this game than others is that Suarez tends to commit a lot to a jump in neutral. And especially against a character like Duck Hunt who can cover the ground pretty flawlessly, a jump is kind of the most predictable option in most scenarios.
Yeah, jumping obviously is good because you can jump over projectiles. It's just an
Right.
inherent trait of projectiles. They cover low to the ground. And Yoshi being a character with great airspeed means he wants to be in the air more than not. So
Oh, I love that deep edge guard. That was so good.
super deep nair. Oh, he can.
He
Look.
grabbed the dodge, bro. I told you.
Suarez, you're so privileged. Your character's busted.
Yo.
What the hell is
He used
that
a double
shit?
jump armor to get out. That was nice.
I hate Suarez.
What a dash attack. That was so aggressive. Just stay back, please. Yes, just sit there. No, don't go in. I don't care if you're down percent. You don't need that yet. You don't need
He's
that, my
going.
man.
He wants it down there right now.
I
Like,
know,
he's,
but that's predictable. Every Yoshi goes for that.
yeah.
Go for a
Yeah,
mix-up.
look at him. He's really fiending for like, oh, I'm gonna read your jump and get you with the down air. But Zane is doing a great job sticking to the ground, and like this grounded gameplay makes it really hard for Suarez to like win the air to airs where Yoshi's like excelling, and having to play on the ground means like dealing with the projectiles.
Oh, that's lame. That's lame, but it happens.
Womp
It is
womp.
what it is. Yeah, just a wah-wah moment. A little bit of a wah-wah.
Well, that means Zane wins the, was it the last best of 3 of the night?
Yeah, that's the last best of 3 for the night.
Which means Rock will step in and see if he can take down Zane's Duck Hunt.